Okay, so today I explored the city of Bari. I kind of started out at my hostel and worked my way from the train station to the meeting point where we met the tour group and we did like a city walk tour, all those free walking tours. And from that point on, we went and saw like various points of the city, the wall. We saw the Cathedral of Saint Nicolo, who happens to be Saint Nicholas or Santa Claus. Kind of interesting. I think I talk about that a little bit more in the video if you watch along. But yeah, um, and then after that, kind of put around a bit. Then I make my way to the Archeological Museum, and there's like a bunch of exhibits of the local pottery and where they're doing like digs there in the city. Because basically everywhere you dig here, you find like Greek and Roman stuff, and there's stuff from like Paleolithic times. So people from like that lived like 10,000 years ago or longer. I don't know, 4 to 6,000 years, just way before every like recorded history. People have been living in this area, so there's examples of that. And then yeah, then after that, I just make my way to the ferry. So I'm here on the ferry now, and I will be making my way to Greece on my next video. So you'll get to see some exciting ships stuff. So enjoy this video of the city of Bari.
Yeah, so we're getting this great Italian weather. Feels more like England. Kind of rough. It's kind of rainy, so I'm taking a lot of video this morning. But yeah, had a good night last night. Was able just to get some good sleep in. The place I stay was really warm. My shower is really inexpensive. It's perfect, like one night's hostel, honestly. And everybody there was like super quiet and respectful, so it was a great place. So this was the monument to shame in the past. So if you didn't pay your debts, you would get locked to this lion, and everybody in town could see that you owe people money. So this is a way to get people to pay back their debts. It's kind of sucks. For I got a bit of a rough sea sailing in that tonight, so I'm a little bit scared. This place has breakwater, so it actually looks like we're like in the old city walls. So if you look down there, you could see it. So we're like above everything. It looks like. Venezia. Yeah, this is a really nice walkway. I feel like the sea wind would like be kind of annoying if it's like this a lot. It'd be kind of scary to live right here.
Oh, there must be some of the gates guarding the city back in the past. People couldn't attack it from the sea. Pretty cool. It's like a placard with a saint or something. We shall talk about all the different saints here in a bit. Oh, shit. So I'm walking through like a little neighborhood here in the old part of town. So I think these are probably like Airbnbs now. I don't know if like wondering if people live here anymore. Airbnb there. That's an ordinary person. So these are like the old tunnels people used to, or like this. These are where people used to live, or they still live now. But that's like there. It's so narrow. You could like reach across it with my arms. Oh, here's some of the Roman ruins. Some columns.
water, then Antonella adds a little bit of salt in sale. Little bit, very poco, molto poco. And then we use only this kind of flour that is called semola. Is a flour of hard wheat that is different from the soft wheat. It gives other nutrients to the pasta, but most of all is this kind of flour that gives to the pasta the consistency that we say al dente and pizza. Because we do it without eggs. If you use the white flour, you have to add the eggs.
So the patron saint of the city of Bari is San Nicola, or as we know him, Santa Claus, because the city was constantly rebelling against the Norman rulers. In order to buy them off, they sent 62 sailors to Turkey to go retrieve the remnants of San Nicola. And yeah, so I guess that appeased the locals for having the remnants. They built this church in San Nicola's honor. So it's kind of a crazy story. Santa Claus is technically the patron saint of the city of Bari. And I guess they have his like remnants. So if they even have a restaurant with his name. Santa Claus. Oh, here we go. Here's the church. Ooh. I guess we saw the other side of it earlier. Ooh. Yeah. You learn something new every day. He's a Turk. Incredible. So cool. Really incredible. So, Church of San Nicola, aka Santa Claus, gets a pretty nice digs here. Oh wow, look at that organ. That is massive. Holy smoke. That's incredible. The space is amazing. It's really amazing. So tall. All those paintings. There's some like the local vegetables they were talking about, like this stuff they cook often with like the pasta. I need to look up exactly what she said again. I don't know if I recorded the video. So cool. Little church there. Scooters. Wow. Kind of like these. Excuse me. Go ahead. Man, classic Vespa, decked out.
So the normal people use this outside historic center to defend themselves from the enemies that were coming from the sea, but also to defend themselves from the people of Bari that were rebellious against the Normans. Then, as most of our defensive structure, they are first original in the Roman period, then in the 14th century, 15th century, 14th century, they restored the most of the structures. Why? For two main reasons. Because in the 1480s we had a staring attack of Turkish population in the city of Otranto, that is the easternmost city of Puglia, far only 70 kilometers to the other coastal line. Turkish population for the first time reached the continental part of Europe, and so was a moment very scary for all of Europe. They restored a lot of defense. Puglia region, because we have several olive trees. We have 60 million of olive trees. This is one for each Italian.
All right, wow. So I'm here in the Archeological Museum here in Bari, and they have some weird, cool stuff. I guess they're having some issues with water. It seems like the city is not very waterproof. But yeah, I mean, here's some of the Greek stuff. I think this area has like pretty deep connections with Greece. Let's go this other way. Yeah, they're definitely having water issues here. You can see where they're digging different layers in this courtyard here. So, yeah, I mean, just Italy is just full of this stuff. They're just like everywhere you dig, it's just like the guy was saying, it's like lasagna layers of history. He was saying some of his colleagues just want to dig up the whole city of Catania and turn it into a museum. All right, here's like another view of that courtyard I just showed you earlier. Looks pretty cool. All right, here we go. Pretty fancy. Well, here's a traveler's tip. Museums are always a good place to use the bathroom. They're usually clean and nice. Let's see what sort of pottery they find under the city. Oh, yeah, ton of ceramics. So here's like a map of the area. So we're in the region of Puglia. Bari is the capital. Currently, there's about 300,000 people live in the city. Yeah, it's like Greek stuff. Stuff reminds me of like some of the native pottery back home. I like the Greek stuff though. Kind of reminds me of like you get like a comic book with your pots. So cool. These are massive. I think a lot of this stuff is used to like ship olive oil or wine long distances. Now these are crazy. Yeah, here's some more of the site. Yeah, we're just getting drought today and rain. It's kind of terrible, but what can you do? Weather's the weather. Yeah, look at this collection.
I mean, honestly, it just seems kind of endless. There's just so much here. You just dig a hole in the ground, and I mean, there's just been like an active port city for like thousands of years now. I think our guide was saying that people have been using this area as like a port for at least past 2000 BC. So it's like what, 4,000 years of being an active port. Yeah, that's crazy. All right, I'm ending my time in Bari right now. I'm here in the main square. I saw a statue with this, I don't know, it looks like a German guy. Maybe he has a crazy helmet on. I'll look it up later. I'll put it in the introduction. So yeah, here we are, Bari city center. Woo! Here's a quick tour. All right. Well, I think this is like the main shopping area of the city. I guess they must have missed it going to the port. So it's like people stop here. But yeah. Sorry, the sound might sound terrible here because I ran out of power for my. Oh wow, there's Hunter Schafer. That's funny. She's in a product commercial there. But yeah, this is the main shopping area. So